It's your girl Nisha Love. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be telling you guys how I overcame low self-esteem and depression. So you guys, I guess I'll start all the way from when I first realized I was depressed.
Too much juice, too much sauce, too much sauce, too much juice, too much juice, too much sauce, too much sauce, too much.
This is a story I do not like talking about, but you know I'm gonna do it because I'm a YouTuber. You know I gotta what's it called? Let y'all know what's up. What's it called? I can't. Whatever. Let's just get into the freaking video. So basically, I don't. Okay, some people know this story already, but basically, when I was younger, my grandma died, right? And she was like you know, you have that one person in your family that holds the family together. Like it's like without that person, your family would be, you know, like your family's like this, but that person, your family's like this. Like that's how it was. So my grandma died when I was 8, and I was in like 3rd grade, I think, or like going to 3rd grade, whatever. But so yeah, she died, and when she died, my family just went. It just like everybody went their separate ways, and it just wasn't the same anymore. And I don't know if you got, well, a lot of people don't know, but my mom, I don't live with my mom, I live with my dad, because my mom, she was on drugs or whatever, so I don't live with her. And I was actually, when my mom had me, like when I was in my mom's stomach, she was in jail, prison, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, she was there. So I was born in I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently I was born in a prison hospital. But I thought when somebody's about to have birth, you rush them to the hospital, but whatever. But yeah, so, but that's one, like not having family, like family's supposed to be people that you're supposed to go to when you're feeling down, and you always have that one family member that you can go to, and that one person was my grandma. And when she died, I didn't have anyone. I felt so alone. To this day, I am 17 right now, and she died when I was like 7 or 8, I forgot. I'm about to be 18, and I still cry to this day about my grandma. So yeah, like I miss her so much. But anyway, so I used to live in, a lot of people don't know it, I don't know if y'all know or not, but I grew up, basically my childhood, I grew up in Lakeland, right? So when my grandma died, my dad and my mom, I don't know how to explain this. Okay, so my mom and dad, they never got married, but my dad, he was with my mom. Okay, so he was with my mom when he had my sister. My sister's like a year older than me, and then basically around the time that I was born, they broke up or whatever. So my dad got full custody because my mom, she was on drugs and just doing this and doing that. Like my mom, she wasn't in the best place at the time. She really wasn't. So I'm leading up to when I became depressed and stuff like that, you guys. So just wait, just hold on, okay? Because it's probably gonna be a long story, but so it's a story time. Hey. Okay, so there's some details I can't really say because it's not my business to say on social media about my family, so I'm gonna leave some information out. But yeah, so my dad and my mom they broke up or whatever. My dad got full custody. We stayed in Lakeland for a few more years until I was like, I don't know, like 5 or 6, maybe 6 or 7, something like that. But we eventually moved out of Lakeland, and then we moved to Arbondale. And my dad, he got a new girlfriend or whatever. I did not like her. I didn't like her kids, but I didn't like them just because she was my mom or nothing like that. I just didn't like her because like when my dad would leave for work or whatever, she would low-key, like, I don't even want to talk about it, bruh. Her and her kids, they were demons. Let's just put it that way. They treated me and my sister like shit. Like, it was so horrible. If my mom would have known, my mom would have beat that lady ass. My mama, she might have been on drugs or whatever, but at the end of the day, my mama was a ride or die type of mama. Like, if you hit her child, she beat your... my mama don't play by her kids. My mama, how many kids my mama got? I think, I can never keep count. My mom and daddy got so many damn kids. My mama got 4 girls and 2 boys. Yeah. I love all my sisters and brothers, by the way. They my ride or die. I love them. We might not be as close, but I love them regardless. But so we moved. My dad eventually got rid of that girlfriend. Thank Jesus. I was so happy. I was so freaking happy. But so my dad eventually he got back together with his first girlfriend, which is a lady that he met before my mom. So he got back with. He technically cheated on her, my mom, but that ain't my business. Okay. So we moved to Winter Haven, and I hated it so much because I was away from everyone. I grew up with everyone I knew. Like, I didn't know anyone, and I wasn't messing with it. I was not having it. Like, I did not like, at the time, I did not like my stepmom at all, because my dad eventually ended up marrying the lady. I'm not gonna say names because y'all don't really know all the information, to be real. But yeah, he ended up marrying her. I did not like her. I didn't like her because, okay, so by the time we moved in with my stepmom and all that, we moved to Winter Haven. This is around the time when my grandma died. And after my grandma's, the day after my grandma's funeral, I ended up staying with my mom in my grandma's house for like probably like a week or so. And I was just so down. Like, I felt, I didn't know what to do. Like, I didn't, like, as a young age, you don't really know what's going on. You just see everybody crying and stuff, and I was so confused. My mom was crying. I was like, what? Like, what just happened? I see my grandma in a casket, and we at the in the graveyard watching her. Like, it was just not the best time. So me and my sister, we stayed with my mom for like 2 days. I don't know why my dad let us do that, but yeah. So we came back, and I was not feeling it. Like, moving to Winter Haven, I was like, no, like, I'm not messing with it. No, I told my stepmom, I said, I hate you. You're not my mom. Like, that, this situation is just dead. Like, I'm not having it. Like, it's just so dead. So basically, ever since my grandma died, I haven't felt the same. Like, nothing's felt the same. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not the same anymore. I just don't like it. Like, so if you know me personally, you know that I'm very antisocial. Like, I don't like meeting new people. I don't like going to new schools. I hated it. And the job that my dad has, we would always have to move. Like, every year I would go to a new school. I have to make new friends, new this, new that, and I didn't like it. And then as a young age, I used to always get bullied. Like, when I tell you guys, I used to always get bullied. Like, cause in elementary school, I was just shyest person you would ever know. Now I'm like, hey, get some. But back then, I was so shy. Like, any little thing somebody would say to me would hurt my feelings, and I probably would end up crying or something like that, or whatever. I just get. And then there was problems at home because I always felt like, you know how you feel like you just don't fit in? I didn't feel like I fit in at school or at home. I just wasn't messing with it. Like, I felt like everyone was so happy and I was just so down. And I didn't know why. That's the thing. Like, I just didn't know. I don't even know. I was just always down. Like, I used to cry in my room by myself, just think about my grandma. Like, dang, you need to wake up. Like, come back. Like, we miss you. Okay, but anyways, moving on to middle school. Middle school. Middle school was the worst 3 years of my life. Okay, so basically, moving to Winter Haven, my dad, he was the person who paid the bills. You know, he had it. It was a hard life. Like, we didn't have it like that. I didn't have everything every other kid had. It just wasn't. That's just how it was in the house, you know. Yeah, like, new pair of shoes came out. If I wanted it, I couldn't get it. You know, that's how it was. And I mean, at the end of the day, my dad did what he could to support the family, and you know. So of course, your girl got bullied again. I've been bullied. Well, basically, about my whole life, I was bullied. Like, kids just tried me. No, but the thing is, my 5th grade year, that's the year where I was like, I'm not having it no more. Y'all not gonna freaking bully me. That's
Backpack Jomaya.
am I gonna?
Oh.
Guys, this is why I locked my door. I forgot to lock my. Well, my little brother came in here and he forgot to lock the door when he left. So people just love coming in my room. But anyways, let's get back to what I was saying. So 5th grade year, I was not having it no more. Like, I was tired of getting bullied because I was a good girl. Like, I was shy. I was smart as hell. So of course I was the teacher's pet or whatever, and people didn't like that. They felt like I thought I was better than them. I guess that's what they thought. I don't know why people just was trying my life. Like, they really had me messed up. But yeah, like, I was not having it no more. I stood up for myself. I was like, you know what? I'm not taking y'all bullshit. Like, I'm just not. That shit is dead as fuck. Y'all got me all the way fucked the fuck up. That's how I felt. Like, so 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade year, I had, okay, like, I don't know, for some reason every year I would always have like a different group of friends, because I never felt like I could trust anybody. So if you would ever try to get close to me, I would fall back. Like, I was not having it. I didn't like getting close to nobody and you end up leaving me, because people always did that. Somebody would come into my life and leave. I was not messing with that. I was not having it. I just wasn't. So I wasn't really close to nobody in middle school. I did get bullied or whatever, but it's whatever, you know, things happen for a reason, you feel me? So yeah, I was depressed. I felt like I was the ugliest person ever. Like, I felt so ugly. My self-esteem was so low. I was at the point where, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I thought about it. I thought about committing suicide or whatever. I'm just being real. That's how I felt. I felt like, what's the point of living, you know? Like, what's the purpose? I just didn't see the point. I just wasn't having it. I thought about it, but then as I thought about it, I thought about my grandma and how I would be letting her down, and how if I would have did it, she would have been disappointed in me, you know? I wasn't having it. I was like, nah, I gotta keep going. I gotta live my life. I gotta do what I gotta do to succeed in life, you know? I have to make her proud. So, okay, I was like, okay, you're just gonna have to chill out. This is one thing that I always tell myself. And one of my I just call this one girl my sister. She knows exactly what I'm talking about. But if I, like, one thing, it just got so quiet because the air just turned off. But one thing I always tell myself is never let a bitch see you cry. Never. To be real with you, since I got into high school, well, not even high school, middle school, 6th grade, middle school, no one can say that they've ever seen me cry before. Because that's one thing I just don't fuck with that. I feel like ain't nobody should be able to see me cry. You're not going to see me at my lowest point in life. Yeah, I might cry in my room, but you're not going to see me cry. Simple as that, because I don't want people to think that, I don't even know how to explain it. Just, you're just not going to see me cry. You feel me? Because, I don't even know how to explain it, you guys. But yeah, like, because I can't even explain it. But yeah, I had the worst self-esteem. But when I got into high school, you know, when you get into high school, you kind of glow up on a bit or whatever. So in high school, to me, I feel like I was ugly as hell. And in 9th grade year at least, I feel like I was so freaking ugly. But 9th grade year, okay, so the middle school that I went to, once I got into high school, nobody knew me, because the middle school that I went to, it was an academy school, right? So like, it was people from all kinds of cities going to that school. So you could be from Davenport, Haines, some of y'all probably don't know what I'm talking about, but Davenport, Haines City, Lakeland, Bartow, Orlando and you would be going to that school. That's just how it was. It's like any city you could go to that school. But I think it was Polk County only though. Like only in that county though. Any city from that county. Yeah. So I don't think Orlando. But still. But yeah. So once I got into high school, I went to my city's high school. So I went to Winter Haven High School. And nobody knew me. Like I'd probably say about 2 people knew me. 2, 3 at the most. That went to my school. I actually ended up going to my high school. But yeah, like no one really knew me. I was like, hey, it's time for me to change who I am. Change, like nobody knows who I am. So change who you are, Nisha. Don't be shy no more. Stick up for yourself. Be a bad bitch. Be a bad bitch. And I feel like what made me overcome low self-esteem and depression is my grandma. Without her, I'd probably be dead right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'd probably be dead right now. I'm gonna be real. Without her by my side or in my heart, I don't know where I would be in life right now. To be real with you, I probably would have gave up on my dreams, gave up on life, period. I just would have been like, fuck this shit. But yeah, like I honestly, I thank God for her. I thank God for her so much. But okay, so once your girl got to high school, I was like, I'm not taking nobody's shit. I'm about to be a bad bitch. So yeah, I started learning how to dress, you know. But yeah, like I showed my true personality. I was not shy anymore. I was like, you know what? This is your high school experience. You're only gonna be in high school. You're only gonna have a high school experience one time in your life. So you live it to the fullest. So that's what I did. I met friends. I got friends or whatever. I was living life to the fullest, you know. I was doing this, doing that. But the thing is, that was 9th grade year though. That was 9th grade year. That's when everybody had like a little crew. But then you realize when you get to high school, what's that saying? I forgot. The people who you think, like when you get to high school, all your friends from middle school gonna split up. So that's what happened. Like that happened for real. I'm not even gonna speak on them. I don't even want to throw shade in this video. I'm just not gonna speak on them people because I don't mess with them people no more. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all Nisha Love gonna say. But yeah, 9th grade year I got into my first real relationship. I have no words for that. No comment on that, bruh. But I ain't gonna lie, that was a toxic relationship. Like, I felt like I met someone who was true and genuine, you know? Like, I have no words for that situation. Just know that once me and him were like truly over, I felt like I wasn't good enough. You know what I mean? Like, you did this with that person, you did that with this person, and I guess I wasn't enough for you or whatever. That's how I felt. So of course my low self-esteem came back. I was still depressed or whatever. Like I never truly overcame my depression. I took my mind off of that situation, but I never truly, you know what I mean. But okay, so yeah. But still to this day, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I can truly say that my self-esteem is up here. Like, I know my worth. I know that I just know me. I know who I am. I don't know how to explain it, but like it's up there, you guys. Like, it's low self-esteem is gone. Like, I know that I'm a bad bitch. You feel me? Yeah, like I feel like you should feel like you the shit. Don't let nobody ever tell you that you're not a bad bitch. Don't let nobody ever bring you down. None of that. Be you. Do what you do. If somebody got something to say about the way you are, that's all I gotta say. Fuck them. But yeah, like, don't let nobody. Girl, bye. The fuck. I hate bullies, bro. I hate bullies. Like, get the fuck out of my face, cause I'm not the one. For one. That's how I feel about that situation. But to say that I'm truly overcame depression, I mean, I don't know if I would say all that, but I'm at the place in my life where it's like, I'm gonna be straight at the end of the day. I don't need nobody, simple as that. But one thing that I feel like I will forever always be is antisocial. I don't fuck with people like that. And that's just how I am. And if you don't like it, you can get the out my face. And I don't know, like, if y'all know me personally, I'm mean as fuck, and I don't give a fuck. And like, I'm blunt as hell. If you don't like what comes out my mouth, you can get the out my face. Simple as that. I'm not finna change who I am to please nobody. Simple as that. That's just how I feel. That's just me. I'm not finna. No, I refuse to change who I am to please anybody. I refuse to look different, dress different, change my hair to please none of that. No. All that is so dead. I'm not gonna try to look like everybody else. For who? Who am I trying to impress at that? So I made this video to inspire other people to be you, stay true to who you are, and to be real with you, in my opinion, you can't trust everybody. Everybody is not your friend. Simple as that. And that's my story, you guys. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.